dangerous for so many reasons, especially when you're driving.
Yeah, statistically,
so.
that's a 1 in 200-year flood event that they just went through.
Wow.
But with the influence of climate change, it's more likely to be a once every probably 30 to 50-year event as we go forward.
We talked about that in the South, where it's another 100-year flood event.
Right, exactly. The 500-year floods become 100-year floods. Everything becomes more frequent, whereas we cannot buy a drop of rain. Seemingly, we did have a few showers that skirted through inland parts of the East Bay and the North Bay overnight. We're talking trace amounts of rainfall, but I had a few drops on the windshield. As I was driving home last night. It was nice to see in the middle of July. It's too bad we can't get it to visit the fire sites. This is a new fire. This one is burning along the Sonoma-Mendocino County line. This is to the southeast of Cloverdale. This is estimated to be a couple of acres at this point. We'll hope that it doesn't grow further, but obviously the vegetation is very dry. The winds, fortunately, aren't that strong across the Bay Area this evening, so hopefully that's going to help out the fire crews as they try to contain this one before it can grow even larger. Temperatures are going to run pretty close to normal as we head through the rest of the week. Very little change to the overall weather pattern. The one thing that is going to shift a bit, more monsoonal moisture headed up towards us from the south late this week. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, you're going to notice some more clouds overhead, but I think that's about it in terms of the impact over the Bay Area. Any threat of showers or thunder showers or dry lightning strikes mainly going to stay over the high Sierra. So we're going to have to watch that as we go, especially through the weekend. Right now, the fog is making its way in from the west as we look up from Salesforce Tower. Temperature in the near the bay is in the 60s, 62 in San Francisco, 66 degrees in Oakland, 70s and 80s farther inland. Not bad for late July. Mid 70s in Santa Rosa and San Jose, only low 80s in Livermore and Concord. If you're heading out to the A's game against the Astros, game 2 of their series, trying to build a little winning streak. Game time temperature 65 degrees. Should be mostly clear at the start of the game, but that fog is going to roll right across the bay and spread well into the inland valleys by early tomorrow morning. And it's a deep marine layer, about 2,000 feet, which does provide at least some moisture to some of the parched vegetation across the Bay Area. Take every little bit we can get. That fog is going to back out of the inland valleys by probably 9 o'clock at the latest. It's going to be a bit more stubborn around the bay, but it should retreat to the coast as we head towards lunchtime on Wednesday. Temperatures tonight close to normal for this time of year, dropping down into the mid to upper 50s for most of us. Some of the cool spots in the North Bay valleys drop into the low 50s, and then high temperatures tomorrow. Everybody within a couple degrees on either side of what is normal for this time of year. It's rare to have this long of a stretch of almost exactly average temperatures, but we'll enjoy it while it's here. No extreme heat in sight. Low 60s along the coast, mostly 70s down the peninsula and around the south end of the bay, and then farther into the 80s as you go farther inland in the Santa Clara Valley, from 82 in San Jose to 84 for Los Gatos and 87 degrees around Morgan Hill. Temperatures mostly in the 80s inland in the East Bay, just the very hottest spots farther east around Antioch and Brentwood reaching up to around 90 degrees. But in July, it's not that hot. Temperatures in the mid 60s for San Francisco, upper 60s to around 70 degrees for Oakland and the East Bay, and it'll be a mix of mostly upper 70s and low 80s for the North Bay until you go farther inland. Another scenario where every mile that you go farther north in Sonoma and Napa counties, it's going to get warmer and flat out hotter by the time you get up towards Ukiah, Lakeport, and Clear Lake. Temperatures well into the 90s there. And with the hotter temperatures farther north, you're going to see a slightly elevated higher fire threat, but not out of control for this time of year. The highest values on our 0 to 10 fire danger index, only around a 4 or 5 for Solano County, parts of Contra Costa County, and Alameda County, the usual trouble spots. Let's take a look at the 7-day forecast. Not much change to our temperatures day to day, especially near the water, just hovering in the mid 60s in San Francisco and right around 70 for Oakland. Low to mid 80s in San Jose. The one change you will notice is more cloud cover overhead, especially by Friday, Saturday, and Sunday with that next push of monsoonal moisture. But without anything to trigger any pop-up showers or thunderstorms, I think we're just going to see the clouds as opposed to any threat of dry lightning strikes into those fire fuels